Good morning, everybody. Hope you're all well. I'm just going to tilt that a bit so you can actually see my face. Don't mind the crazy hair. So I've already gone and done my base of my face because I am running late this morning. So it will just be a quick tutorial. Just going in with the color Lofty, which is a highlight color. Just going on the inside of my eye. Hi Jennifer, how are you? I overslept this morning and we are leaving in a half an hour for horse riding. Woke up at about 4 o'clock with a killer headache. I'm just putting that over so it can blend in nicely with my liquid eyeshadow. But I don't know why I got getting headaches. The headaches are caused by when I was 20 I had a brain tumor removed, non-malignant, but what it did is it actually, when the seasons change, I get headaches, and it's strange because it's not a headache. My actually head hurts, so I cannot take headache pills because they don't do any. It's not a migraine. It's not a headache. It's just where they did the plate. My head hurts, which is so bizarre. And you would think after all these years, it wouldn't be a problem anymore. But 25 years later, it still affects me. Now decisions. I think with that nice color, I'm trying to decide what eyeshadow I want to go for. I think I'll go for Overt. Having a lazy start this morning. I absolutely love your hair. Your hair looks so lovely. Where's the brush? Brushes are hiding from me today. So I think I'm going in with Egotistical. No, Ornate. I'm going in with Ornate. That's what I'm going in with. Oh, you can see Cornell is not having a great morning. She hasn't had coffee. But what we do is on horse riding morning, we actually go and we stop at Costa and then just have a nice latte or something to start the day. So I'm just going to put this all over my actual eye. Just an easy look today. No faff. So I'm just going to take the shadow brush. And just work that all over my eye. And I go in with the fluffy crease. And I just blend out the harsh lines. Just going to go for a very simple eye look today. Like so. Do the other eye. That is so bizarre. I don't know. Our bodies work very strange. It's the same as I had a port in for my chemo port in, and it's strange. The same feeling I got when they actually gave me chemo. That was taken out, I think, 2 years ago in June. But I swear I still feel that same sensation every now and then, which is so strange, because the sensation was actually because the port delivers the chemo straight into your heart, and then your heart disperses it. So the pipe literally goes up and down. But it's just so weird. But yes, I definitely sometimes get weird feelings there. Same as, I don't know if you had a Caesar. My cut sometimes gets sore, just randomly for no reason. It's not because of the weather or anything. It's just I get pain in my gut. But that's the body for us. Human body is a powerful thing. The mind is an even more powerful thing. So that is looking a little rough around the edges. So we find a fluffy brush with nothing on it. Just blending that. Just windscreen wipers and blend, 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 blend. What I'm doing with my hand is I'm just actually softening it because it dries down to powder. It goes nowhere. Hi Hayley, how are you? I'm just doing a rushed makeup look today. We're off to horse riding with Jenna, and I overslept. So one of those mornings. We miss you. We miss having all those nice discussions in the office when you were still there with Sean. Hope you're keeping well. Just going under my eye. With that same color. Just literally dabbing on the bottle to just get a little bit of product. How's the puppy? That looks like a little cuddle buddy to me. Where's my smudging brush? I'm just going to smudge that under my eye just to give it a softer look. As I said, just a basic eye today. One shadow, except for the highlight at the top. Absolute terror. they don't get better. Coco is still so tiny, although she's now fully grown. And she loves taking Sean's shoes, which is not the smallest shoes. It's bigger than her, and running around the house. And then she is so fast. So she bolts before you can even get to her to get the shoe back from her. But she knows you want the shoe, and she's just so funny. Yeah, Jenna's still riding. That's her goodie to look forward to all week. Well, she does every second Saturday, just due to GCSEs and all those things as well. So she got promoted to the next level where they actually go ride without having the, I think it's the leading cable or leading line. But that class is full, so she's still with the other kids, but she still gets to go without the leading line. But she'll be hopefully advancing as soon as they open a space up for the next level, which will be amazing. But she really enjoys it. She's now got her own helmet. I'll share with you. It's actually, we actually do videos. So Mom's not very good with taking photos, especially not when she's on the horse, because it always comes out blurry. But I'll share a video with you. Now she loves the one horse, which is quite big, but she battles to jab him in his ribs. So we're working on that one. His name is Big Ted. There's Big Ted, Little Ted, and Tiny Ted. Tiny Ted is like a little pony. He is absolutely so cute. But when she goes on Erin, she likes Erin. Erin seems to be a little bit more easier going and just does what Jenna says. But yeah, they bring out the whip every now and then, not to hit, not to beat up the horse or anything. Just to. He's very scared of that, so they bring that out, and then she just holds it in her hand, and then he goes again. And I just smudged up a little bit there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just going in. Hello, Jenna. Auntie Hayley was just asking about your horse riding and how much you like it. You know, Auntie Hayley, she worked with Daddy. Yeah. So who do you prefer, Big Ted or Erin? Erin. So she prefers Erin, not the big horse. But we'll see. Hopefully she gets Erin today, because they have to give everybody a chance to go on the different horses. You're very lucky to have your own horse, Hayley. Jenna would love that, hey? She also asked us if she can't go work at the actual stables, but it's just such a slip to get her there and back. So
Where did Daddy go?
I don't know.
She went out the door.
How dare Dad go up the door? I must know where Dad's gone. So I'm just looking what lips. I think I'll go for plain lip sync. Then I'm going to do the horse stables. Just going in with the colour Prudent. They are, and the same as what she said, Coco's hers. Coco ended up not being hers. They always love them until they actually have to do all the hard work themselves. Like Coco's getting up every morning still after all this time, getting up and having to take her for breakfast every morning at 4 o'clock and then try and fall asleep again. Sean doesn't do it because apparently he can't fall back to sleep, but I can. So so I do the pajama drill with Coco. And this morning with the headache, I actually just laid there staring for an hour at the ceiling, and then eventually I fell asleep. And therefore I overslept. That's the colour Subtle, which is like a plummy nude colour, which is lovely. So yesterday, Jennifer, I was so silly. I actually said, oh, that's my look for the day, and forgot to put mascara on. How funny. What I use on my brows, Hayley, is absolutely, we've got this palette. I don't know, Jennifer, is the palette still in stock? I think it is. But I use the dark color, but you can use the lighter color mixed with that, and then a little bit of wax. It stays on all day. It doesn't go anywhere. I take it off tonight with one of my cleansing cloths when I clean my face. Then I go wash my face and put on all my skincare. But I used to always wear the Maybelline Tattoo. But I'm a face toucher because they tell me not to touch my face. I want to now touch my face, which is bizarre. More than I used to. And what I used to always do is when I get frustrated and my webcam is not on, I do this and I go, oh gosh, and then all my brows are gone. But with this, once you set it in, it just stays. Yeah, they might still be left, especially Hayley's blondie, so she'll probably go for the light one. I just always like the darker brows, even when I had blonde color in my hair. I'm now going in with our Twisted mascara. Now, what's amazing about this mascara, Hayley, it's a little wand in a big wand, and it just gives you the most wispiest lashes. Now, it's also got keratin, biotin, and argan oil in it. Those are all the things that actually make your lashes grow. I use lash serum at night as well. My lashes are looking so fab, growing so nicely. But what this wand does is actually grabs those little hairs and defines them. So that makes it ready. Now, you can do it two ways. You can either go in first with the big one, which most people do. I like going in with the little one because it actually just tells me where the little hairs are when I do go through the second time. But you know, I never put mascara on the bottom line because I always smudged it and then it looked terrible. But with this, it just goes on so nicely. Always grabs those little hairs. So. And it's not like over the top like yesterday. I actually grabbed the waterproof mascara and I forgot what I had in my hand. And I went into my bottom lash line and I was actually very surprised I actually got those hairs, but I think it's because they've grown now. But it just looked so... I looked like a doll with these big eyes. But that is just with one coat of the little mascara. Now, I didn't put on lash primer this morning because I just forgot. But our lash primer is also absolutely amazing. It just gives it more definition and actually just gives it better coverage. But I just like this natural. Look at that wispy lashes. No more false lashes. I actually just did a test run because all the presenters in the US has now got latched onto false magnetic lashes. And I've got mine in the drawer. Put them on. I don't like that. I don't like it when it touches my top of my lash, my eye. It mustn't tickle me there, and then with my glasses, of course, I can't see. Then I have to take my glasses off because it keeps on scraping on my glasses. But that's just one coat of the big one. Now if you go out at night, you put your 4D, which is a 4D mascara. It's got fibers in it, and then your eyes are vada voom. You look like you've got false lashes on. But this is definitely the best product I've ever had. Absolutely love it. But I do still prefer, before, my second choice would be the waterproof Epic. Absolutely love it. So that is our eyes for today. Oh, I didn't put liner in the other eye. See, I'm busy going crazy. I think they say that's called old age. I won't tell Sean that. And Sean's just come in to tell us it is very cold outside. So I shall be dressing like a little Eskimo, because it is quite cold in the, I think it's called, I don't know, where they do the horses, in the stable, not in the stables, the horses go in the stables, but in that round paddock type thing. I laugh at me, Hayley. I don't know all these horse terminology. I just go sit there and look all funny. I took a photo last weekend there, and Jenna says, who said you can take photos at the horse riding? And I'm like, I didn't know I can't take. I didn't know I was only allowed to take photos of the horses. So, yeah, that photo I'm not allowed to share because it shows that which stables we are. And I'm like, seriously? They're going to just come watch you. I'll tell him, Jennifer. But for him to say it's cold, then you know it's cold. But Hayley will know. Sean always teases when people ask him, why did you come to the UK? We go for the weather. And they go, for the weather? Are you serious? Yes, we don't like sun and beaches. And when we go to the beach, we sit hard in those little tents because I burn, he burns, we all burn. The kids are in the sea. They run and we sit in that little tent. Since we've been in the UK, we actually... not for the rain. He does love the rain though. He does absolutely love the rain. I don't want to get wet in the rain, but I love the cold weather. Yesterday was absolutely amazing. Went to the hairdresser. It was freezing last night as well. Hayley, she's got dark blue hair now. Her hair is now this color. They just battle to get it to take properly on the roots. So the roots are like a, I'd say like a lighter blue like this. She loves it. That's all important. That's all important is for them to, oh, I just want to grow this fringe out so it's all one length so I can actually just do that nice little puffy fringe like everybody does. But at the moment it's just in the face and bugging me. But thank you. I had to get highlights again because of all the grey hair, same as last time. But I will not be going blonde this time round, so all good. Do you want to say hello or are you still waking up? Must I do something about that spot? No, you're fine. Okay, cool. All right. Jenna's just deciding what she's going to have that's warm. Is that what you're looking for? You've got your nice warm hoodie on, so that's fine. You should be fine. And then lastly is just the setting spray. Now it's strange, Jennifer. Most people, oh, I can say my sister gets grey hair like it's like perfect. Her part line is actually grey here, and it went grey here. So she started actually growing out her grey. Very proud of her. I would never walk around like that. But mine is like salt and pepper. That's just everywhere. It's like every little strand is like that. So either I color it every weekend, which I did at a stage, and then the oncologist moaned at me. He said, you can't color your hair every weekend. It's very bad for you. We don't know, because it's been said that the hair color actually does not, follicular lymphoma doesn't like hair color, and that could be one of your triggers. So the less hair color that goes on my hair, the better. But yeah, this I can actually then keep like this for about, I'd say 4 months without doing a touch-up. And then I go again, but it just goes blonder and blonder every time they touch it. And then eventually I just go, but this time, because of COVID, I went dark. But I went to South Africa for my nephew's wedding last year. Wasn't happy with what happened there, because when she did my hair, it actually turned out grey. I had grey hair for my nephew's wedding. And me, just being the way I am, I don't like to complain. Just walked around with it. But at that point in time, I cut the French, so I'm still trying to get the French growing. But as I say, if I just leave it without the highlights, I would color every weekend, because it's like, I mean, we didn't do it there, but it's everywhere. It's just everywhere. So the worst was when I just started getting my hair back. Everybody said, oh, you can now rock your natural hair color. And I went like, these patches of grey hair? I don't think so. I mean, I was only 40 and I looked like I was about 70 years old with my hair. So we just put color on it, which is all good. So yes, I prefer having longer hair and having colored hair, and tidying up that. So sorry, I've got hair everywhere. That's the one thing, is the highlights. You can never know where that hair is because it's so light and I don't like it. Oh, thanks so much. Guys, that's me off to the horses. I must still quickly go jump in the bath and get changed. Have a good morning. A blessed weekend. Bye.